Welcome back. Our boss wouldn't let us leave because we were, kind of trying to skip work early. And so now we have to come back and do 2 fucking episodes. Damn, that's probably it. So we're back, and now we're going to be reviewing No Country for Old Men. And that's why we're still so young and handsome. Now, No Country for Old Men takes place in a parallel universe of the United States where the Wild West never ended. And the Mexicans never happened, except you just have Javier Bardem who's there, and he's just playing a Spanish guy who has an American accent, but you don't know where he's from. And that was kind of cool, don't you think?
It is. Javier Bardem, he plays a character named Anton Chigurh. And he's like a demented He-Man trying to kill this one man over a briefcase of money.
I relate with Javier Bardem very frequently because he pays for all of his expenses and pocket change, and that man, well, he had a bowl cut just like I did when I was 3 years old.
And he carries around this very unique device that...
It's a captive bolt pistol.
A captive bolt pistol.
It's a pistol where if a bolt ever becomes anthropomorphic and attacks you in your sleep, you can hold it up and hold it captive until the police arrive. That's what he had. Captive bolt pistol. Remember that. We taught you something new, ladies and gentlemen.
He's a smart man.
That's right. But what I like the most about this movie is it shows how perilous it really is if you go on an episode of Deal or No Deal and you try to steal one of the briefcases and run away with it, because you will have an angry Spanish man hunt you down.
That is right.
You don't fuck with the women on Deal or No Deal. Howie Mandel, he sends his best.
No.
You don't trifle with him.
Do not fuck with him.
That's right.
Do not ask Anton Chigurh for a spoon of sugar.
Now, Josh Brolin, he plays a man who wanted to give a Mexican some water and got killed for it. And I think that's a metaphor for what it is to be kind-hearted in this world and how it really holds you back. It's a very Machiavellian approach to the very nature of man, saying that when we go out of our way to help others, we sacrifice parts of our livelihoods to them, and we substitute ourselves to a lower part of the totem pole.
My favorite part of the film was when he blew up an automobile just to get a box of Band-Aids.
I thought that was very, very intelligent. I mean, who would have thought about doing that? I mean, I would usually just put them in my pocket, but he blew up a whole car. Why did he just take Band-Aids? I would have taken the whole pharmacy. I would have gone inside of the office and shredded the ownership papers and then forged new ones in the time that the fire department would put out that blaze. And then I'd be the owner. Josh Brolin gets shot, and he tricks the Mexicans into thinking that he's covered in ketchup. So they take him to a hospital so that they can clean all that ketchup off and pack it into an old Heinz bottle that they found in the river.
No Country for Old Men follows the story of Tommy Lee Jones after he leaves the agency of the Men in Black. He plays a sheriff deputy trying to hunt down a wild Mexican He-Man who's killing lots of people over a briefcase of money.
If you are claustrophobic, this is also a very, very insightful movie, as you can see what it is like to be in the profession of working on ventilation shafts. Having to go inside of one of those things looks fucking scary. I highly recommend watching No Country for Old Men. It's just that movie has a very misleading title. I was a bit perturbed when I thought it was going to be about a movie where once you reach the age of 60, you'll just execute it for the benefit of the masses. That pissed me off. But I gotta say though, it sure brought a deep place of empathy out of my heart when I saw Josh Brolin's character, like a godsend, go out of his way to help that poor man in the desert wet his whistle.
I will say, out of many of the films that I have viewed in my lifetime, this is one of the ones that brings me back to the memories of me and my grandmother and our bond. She would get me to hover my butt over an open mason jar. She used to ferment dandelions and get me to fart on them, and I would drink it. I love this film as much as I love drinking that fermented dandelion juice, and I highly recommend it. Sweet dreams, and sleep peacefully, my young birds.
We will see you in the morning.